Why do you binge watch entire seasons on Netflix but hop from video to video on YouTube for hours? It's not by chance, it's philosophy. Two completely different ways of thinking about entertainment. One focus on curation, the other on addiction. Today, I unveil the real reason why most of us consume video content on these mammoth digital libraries on a daily basis, and how we can consume responsibly. Netflix's algorithm is editorial. It carefully curates content based on past preferences, aiming for long-term user retention. It's about high commitment, encouraging you to watch one thing for a long time. It prioritizes quality over quantity in most cases, although in recent years, many of Netflix original movie productions have been criticized by the public and film critics and called algorithm movies, meaning they have been written and produced around the formats of content that the platform's user data suggests will be successful. An example of these productions would be The Ridiculous Six, Atlas, or The Last Days of American Crime, but none of which are so bad like the one from another well-known streaming platform. YouTube's algorithm is chaotic and evolving. It constantly learns from what you click on, prioritizing engagement over satisfaction, and it gives your brain microdoses of dopamine in the format of shorts, or education in the format of podcasts and long-form videos like this one you're watching now. YouTube wants you to watch as much as possible regardless of what. This is why podcasting is so popular. Apart from the fact that it allows the viewer to only listen to the conversation whilst doing something else, as opposed to having to concentrate all senses on screen, like when you're watching a movie or a good series. Netflix's strategy. It uses predictability. It suggests similar content to avoid decision fatigue. It uses cliffhangers and automatic next episode play button to keep you watching. How many times have you told yourself, let's just watch one more at 2 a.m. in the morning? Well, I haven't done that in a while because I have two little ones that send me to bed much sooner than that. But it gives us the illusion of control, but you rarely pick what you watch randomly, and the recommendation tab is premium real estate for distribution companies. YouTube's strategy uses novelty. It suggests unexpected videos to keep your curiosity high. It favors content that triggers emotions, controversy, humor, and outrage. This is related to the human condition, because we are always driven to view life through an augmented lens, whether it is in the context of pain, joy, violence, love, faith, or even motivation. It mainly prioritizes watch time and clicks over actual quality. A video that is very poorly edited and has terrible sound can still go viral due to the content or story behind the clip. However, nowadays, YouTube productions have surpassed many of Hollywood's standards, and the bar keeps going up. Before I continue, I'd like you to take a couple of seconds and press the subscribe button right here. That way, if you like this video or any others on the channel, YouTube will let you know that I have a fresh one straight out of the oven. Netflix is a digital cinema. It has blurred borders between countries. A Korean series, Squid Game, a Spanish heist thriller, La Casa de Papel, or a German sci-fi mystery, Dark, can become global cultural touchstones. It enables people to experience different cultures from the comfort of their sofa. Viewers get exposed to languages, traditions, and narratives they might never have encountered before. Netflix popularized the idea of releasing entire seasons at once. This has shifted how we consume content, aka binge watching. We marathon sessions instead of waiting week by week like traditional television programs. This binge model has influenced how people socialize and even how sleep patterns are disrupted. And yes, Netflix has disrupted more sleep patterns than young children. Or maybe not. Netflix's recommendation engine doesn't just reflect your preferences, it subtly shapes them. By pushing certain genres, trends, or tropes, it influences what people think is popular or worth watching. Sometimes this leads to products that lack originality and are created for the masses. Netflix releases often become global events. The drop of Stranger Things or Squid Game is not just entertainment, it sparks memes, fashion trends, Halloween costumes, and even political metaphors. These shared moments shape the collective imagination, similar to how cinema once did, but now with instantaneous world reach in the the palm of your hand. Because Netflix funds content directly, creators don't have to pitch to traditional studios. This enables riskier, more experimental work to be produced. At the same time, its influence pressures traditional TV networks and film studios to adapt their models, reshaping the industry at large. YouTube is a digital arena. Anyone with a camera and internet can publish, bypassing traditional gatekeepers like TV networks. The news source for information internationally has been Google for years, and now the new television is YouTube. It has opened the door for new voices, movements, and subcultures to thrive, making the variety of content range from cat videos dubbed with silly voices filmed on a cheap smartphone to Hollywood-level produced podcasts talking about the meaning of life. Memes, viral challenges, slang, and even political slogans often start on YouTube before spreading everywhere else. Many would concur that the latest US election was won with the participation of President Trump on the social media's platform's biggest podcasts. YouTubers have become the new celebrities. They're relatable, niche, and community-driven. The personal brand is the present and the future for advertisements. These personalities blur the line between entertainer, friend, and entrepreneur, changing how people see fame. YouTube is the biggest school. Tutorials, lectures, and explainer videos have reshaped how people learn everything, from cooking to coding to philosophy. Movements like climate change, social justice, or even conspiracy theories gain traction via YouTube, where most people's attention is captured, monetized into advertisements and political campaigns. The platform amplifies marginalized voices, but also fuels polarization and misinformation. This shapes not just taste, but sometimes worldview and political and philosophical outlooks on life and culture. Netflix is the global storyteller, top-down influence, curated, polished content, shared cultural moments. Everyone watches the same show, manufactures algorithm-driven content to satisfy the masses with what has worked in the past. YouTube is the people's stage. Bottom-up influence. Anyone can create and shape trends. Fragmented microcultures, niches, subcultures, and viral moments spread organically. The influencer culture. Creators as relatable celebrities, shaping language, style, and values. One gives us shared myths and heroes, and the other gives us endless mirrors into our soul. Let's talk about the Netflix dangers and how to avoid them. Endless watching without reflection, narrow worldview, only seeing the stories the algorithm pushes. Set viewing limits, watch with intention, not autoplay. Curate your own list, choose content that adds value, reflect after watching, ask, what did this story say about the world? And why did it resonate to me? Let's talk about the YouTube dangers and how to avoid them. The algorithm rabbit holes, misinformation, extremism, or time-wasting spirals. The comparison trap, influencers selling unrealistic lifestyles and magic courses to make you a millionaire. Overstimulation, constant short-form clips eroding your attention span. Use subscriptions, follow creators you trust, mix content diets, balance entertainment with educational or skill-building videos. Be mindful of emotional triggers. If a video makes you anxious or insecure, step away. In essence, on Netflix, beware of passivity, and on YouTube, beware of manipulation. Both require active watching instead of mindless scrolling to stay culturally nourished instead of culturally drained. So in the end, both platforms are manipulating your attention, just in different ways. Netflix wants you comfortable, committed, and in a long-term relationship, and YouTube wants you addicted, impulsive, and always coming back for more. Which one is worse? That depends on how much control you think you really have. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you like this video, go and watch my other video about the truth about filmmaking. See you on the next one.